If you're brand new to ESO, I highly recommend, if you haven't leveled 1 to 50 before, then just taking the game slow. But at the end of the day, it's your call, and I got you covered regardless, so let's get into it. So when it comes to gear, if you're level 1 and you're brand new, fresh to ESO, you'll get training gear. I think like level 2 or level 3, you'll get like this blue set, and that'll be the body pieces. And then I think once you get a few more levels, you'll get a weapon as well with training. But either way, the spot that we're going to go to is going to drop a load of gear anyways, so if you have nothing, then like you'll get it as you level. But if you are leveling in alts, then the set that I would take is Heartland Conqueror. It is the best in slot, in my opinion, when it comes to leveling, because it'll give you a boost on your weapon trait, and then you throw, you know, the training trait on there, and then it'll double that. So best in slot set, in my opinion. And then the other set, the other 5-piece set, you can choose basically whatever you want. The only important thing is that there is training on it. And then for the jewelry, just, yeah, take whatever. And then aside from gear, if you do have a little bit of CP to work with, I would definitely take Discipline Artisan, because it'll give you a boost while you're leveling. It'll rank up your skill lines a lot faster, so I definitely recommend taking that as well. And then also, you obviously can't forget about Steed's Blessing, of course. When it comes to XP sources, you have a few options. There's a 50%, 100%, and 150% XP scrolls, and you get these from the daily login rewards. There's also the XP potions, but I only recommend those if you have a good amount of gold. I'll put how much they go for on screen, but I leveled using all of them, and it's pretty much, if you have training gear and 150% XP boost, it usually takes me around 3 to 4 hours. The 100% was like 5 to 6, then the 50% was usually around 8 hours, but the times can vary depending on how fast you're going, how often you repair gear in town. But those times were me just casually leveling and talking to chat. I wasn't like hardcore grinding or anything, so use this kind of as a baseline for times. Alright, now for the meat and potatoes of the video. I'm on a fresh level 1 character, so I'm going to show you how to get there, so that way you don't have to rely on somebody TPing you or somebody in zone chat scamming you for gold. So I'll show you how to get there without that. So the first thing you want to do is head to a way shrine. It doesn't matter which one, just whatever one is closest to you. And that is for me right there, so I will head there now. Now that we're at the way shrine, you actually get this sealed urn here right when you spawn in, and once you open that up, that's where you actually get all the training gear. I thought it was like level 2 or level 3, but it's just from here, so you get it right when you spawn in, so that's even better. All right, so now for the spot where you want to go is you want to head over to the Aldemary Dominion, and you have to start off in Oridon. Don't worry, everybody has this unlocked right away. And we're going to be getting to the spot, and the spot is in green shade, but we need to get there by the boats because we don't have a way shrine there. So we'll start off here, and then I'll head to the boat now, and then once I'm there, we'll travel. Once you're by the boat, you will just want to talk to this lady, and then she will take you to other spots in the Aldemary Dominion. So from here, you want to go to Grotwood. So now that we're in Grotwood, you just want to talk to her again, and then she will be able to take you to Green Shade this time. I had to swap to one of my other characters because I realized that level 1 didn't have any mount speed, and there's no shot I was running this whole way with no mount speed. So hopefully you guys can forgive me for that, but we're here at the way shrine, and we just want to make our way now over to the tree here. And so you just come out from the way shrine here, and then you want to go directly to the right. Hop on my mount here to speed it up a little bit. Not that this mount is that much faster, but hey, it's something, right? At least I had the way shrine. All right, so when you first get here, these two you can just leave alone because these guys always run back anyway, so that does get a little bit annoying. But you want to start at this spot here and pull those guys. You want to pull these ones as well as those. And then this is going to be the first group. You want to throw down some AoE. And then just jab them. And then come directly up here to pull the second group. And then again, just throw down some more AoE. Hit them with the jabs. Easy. And then this is going to be a bit of a bigger pull. So what I do is I like to save my ult for here. There's no like particular reason. It's a little bit more mobs, and the timing usually ends up with me getting it charged by this point. So we just take these guys out. And then as you can see, they're dropping a bunch of loot. So if you don't have anything and you need stuff, this is a good way to get that as well. And then once you kill this group, you want to immediately run to the edge here and then just hop down. Don't worry, the fall damage isn't going to kill you. It doesn't really do too much, but this is also another big pool, so we want to grab those guys, those ones, this. I think there's a few of these in this group that run back, so if you do see that, don't worry. It's not make or break. But again, throw down some more AoE, hit them with the jabs or whatever skill you're using. And then we want to come over here, pull this guy, pull this guy. Those two you can leave because they run back. And then one other thing I want to mention is you normally will see other people here. It's not normally that packed, maybe like 1 or 2 people. The majority of people you're going to see are just like the guys doing the quest or something like that. But nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. It's not like anybody is going to steal the spot or anything like that. I know there's a few other spots in the game that get a bit toxic, like Spellscar and the Cold Harbor locations, but I don't know. I don't like to go to those ones. I usually tend to stick to this one. But after that group back there, you just want to pull these guys. And then what you want to do with this group here is when you pull them, you have to run back down here by this brazier, because a lot of them do like to run all the way back down the hill. And that does get a little bit annoying. So just make sure you take a few steps back after you pull them all together. And then once you finish with this group here, then you're right back at the beginning. And the way the spawns work for this is the faster you kill them, the faster they'll spawn. So the faster you can run in a loop, then the faster you'll get XP. Before I end the video, I just want to say thank you for all the support on the content lately. It truly does mean a lot, especially in a world as cold as this one. You guys do a pretty good job of making my bad days good. And for that, I'll always be grateful. And as always, don't subscribe or like the video unless you feel I've earned it. And GG, guys.